Alright guys, so check this out. I'm doing a removal right now, and as you guys can see, it's super old. It came out in small pieces, and what I've been doing the past hour, just been letting my steamer run for a while. Little by little it's coming off. The best part for me is that well, not the best part, but the best part is that the customer wasn't able to get the bottom part, so that's what I'm working right now. The customer tried to save herself some a couple bucks by not paying me to do the removal, but at the end of the day I still have to charge him because, you know, I'm still removing the old adhesive as well. So keep in mind, if you guys ever get a customer that says, oh, I removed the tint, now you'll decide the price once you see it. As you guys can see, she did remove some of the side ones, but there's still a little bit of adhesive. So there's that one, and this side. So he will be getting 35% on the front and 5% on the back. But just wanted to show you guys real quick, there's some spots where there's adhesive. Here, let me point them out right there. It's coming out perfect. When I mean perfect, in my weight, it's coming out pretty good. So far I haven't struggled. Now, as you guys can see, when they peeled it off, they probably so to get a good point of view, half of it was still purple, and then maybe like the center, and on the side it was still missing. But you guys can see I was able to heat up as much as I could. So it's like I said, it's been running for an hour, and I've been like peeling off here and there. But the best part is that with the steamer you're able to do this. Now if the steamer doesn't work, then we know that we have to scrape most of it out. So that's what I did, guys, and this is how it's going for me right now. It'll be a little bit less cleaning, a little bit less scraping, thanks to the steamer, and we'll get this job done. Just wanted to share this out. But yeah, don't remove your tint. Don't take it to a shop, let them do it. But I mean, I'm still getting paid, so it's cool. I'm happy how the results are coming out. Hopefully, fingers crossed. All right guys, so it's a 2012 Ford Fusion. I already got the back. There's really nothing difficult to shrink on the back window. It's pretty easy, so they don't want to record that, but as you guys can see, have it ready. Now you will have to put some tape around it, because as you guys can see, there's the seals, the inside seals are actually fabric, so you want to make sure you put some tape. I already went ahead and taped all my seals, the inside ones of course. Now let's go to the other side. Now for this one, same thing, put some tape. Something I noticed is that whenever they cut I want to say back then, they so this only happens when you're cutting and you have so much tension on the blade. Once you get here, you pretty much cut through the seal, so be careful on that. But yeah guys, just make sure you put some tape on the inside, and I pretty much have everything ready to go. I'm gonna start doing my final cleaning and start installing, so I'll show you guys that in a bit. All right guys, so we're gonna go ahead and start cleaning. I'm just using soapy water. You get your scrub pad, start cleaning, lower the window. I also noticed on my last video the angle of the camera wasn't right, so I double checked this time, and it looks like we are right on. Right, so we know I had old adhesive, so make sure you clean this not just once but a couple times. But for me, this would be my final because I already cleaned it. And I do recommend every time you guys scrape a window, make sure you change the blade. So once I'm done with this one, you can use it, but it's the pack's like 100 blades, so I recommend to just go ahead and swap them for each window, so you end up using 4 blades for this job. So it looks clean. So like for example, once I'm done with this one, I'm gonna throw it away and pop a new one. All the way to the gasket. Okay, I'm gonna need a new one, so now for any Ford, the seals are pretty soft. They're not that hard, just like other cars. So we're gonna go ahead and use this one to get anything that's inside our gasket. Our gasket. All right, spray one more time. I'm gonna get the bottom. Don't forget, we always come back once we put at least half of the tint. Now for this one, you see how the window has this angle, the door, so make sure you're maybe 2 inches away, so that way you're able to get your tri-edge or your squeegee to take out as much water as we can. We're gonna go ahead and clean our top edge again, and also be aware the windows do shift, so make sure you cut 1/8 of an inch to 1/4 of an inch of the film so you could close any gaps. All right, where's my little, what happened to that one? Oh well. I'll hit the sides again. Hit the sides again. And just in case, even though I hit the sides, just the sides, I'm gonna go ahead and do my last pass with my squeegee. So now we know that our window's clean from any edge. Spray a little bit, spray a little bit, and we're pretty much ready for installation. Okay, so this is the back side. Go ahead and put it to the side. I went ahead and cut all of them except the little ones because I want to show you guys how you guys could do the back ones. Alright, so this one's I already shrunk the film. Had to shrunk them sideways because I was running out of 35%. But my luck is that I had a brand new one all the way in the back. All right, about halfway. Okay. Let's spray this again. That was a weird angle. I got the film, but I managed to get it. All right, so like always, be careful. And in my situation, we know that got a small garage, but I'm able to work on smaller cars, not big cars. All right, make sure you fold your edges. Don't forget, fold those edges. Get the film inside the gasket. That looks good. Okay, I'm inside there. My edge looks, it looks good. Remember, we don't have to be all the way to the top. And then right now we're just gonna take some water out. Because as long as we take a little bit of that water, we're still able to move our film. Just in case it shifts, but looks good. It hasn't shifted. Now you get your squeegee, how you like using the orange crush. I used to use the Blue Max, but once you use the orange crush, trust me guys, there's a difference. Okay, squeegee as much water as we can. I'm trying to avoid too much contamination. Go up again. Go up again. Now double check your film that it didn't shift. There's a blue one to clean the top. Oh man, see that? Okay, so it moved a little bit, but it's alright. Now what I gotta do is, before we do that, get my razor blade and try to cut that little piece right there. Now we know the window shifts, so it's not much, guys. Come on. Okay, that's it. Wasn't much. Push in the water. Alright, it was just this side, it was just a little bit, but we were able to save it. Now we're gonna put our window up. But before we do that, let me do my final squeegee. We put more pressure. Okay, we hit those corners again inside the gasket. Go up. Now, you guys got the option to get a torch or heat it up with your heat gun on the outside, but I trust myself, so not doing none of that. Okay, it's in. The window's all the way to the top, so we're gonna get our half of the tint, lift it up, spray some soapy water. Get your squeegee. Right. Alright, that should be good. I'm gonna get the little shank. Spray. Put the shank away. Get the film. Don't forget, grab it from the center. Push this in. Push it in. Don't forget this side. Spray your gasket just in case any contamination came in contact. You get your shank. You can start from any side. Like I said, the gaskets are pretty soft. Okay, got that in. Just nice and slow, take your time. Like I said on my last video, once one side goes in, everything just lays down flat. Okay, and start from the center. I hate when I get fingers, but I'll tell you guys why we get fingers. Even though you shrink it, I shrunk this window twice, but I kind of have an idea why that happens. Okay, so sorry, I got a call. The reason why we get the fingers, and I'll tell you guys right now, is because remember, I shrunk the film, but what happens is that there's times where you put so much tension going this way, and we start squeeging this way, right? So the finger has to go somewhere, and that's what happens. But in my case, this little guy's coming out because remember, I shrunk this side, not the bottom part, and could be that I didn't shrunk as much. But when you shrink the bottom, there's still times where we get fingers, but that's normal. Just apply some heat or get your tri-edge or any tool that fits inside the gasket and just try to press them down as much as you can. Put enough pressure. Now if they're not sticking, you're probably using too much slip solution or too much soap, and that's another problem. Because you have so much soap, it's not giving you that tacking. It's not tacking as fast as if you had a little bit of soap. So it's the window and the film, it's taking its time. To dry out. Don't forget, every time you, especially on the bottom, make sure you clean your tool every time. Okay, now let's check it out from outside. This one. Here, I'll put this in here on the side. Alright, let's check it out. My corners are good, so everything's good. The window does have a bunch of water spots, so that may look like I have a contamination, but it doesn't. Everything looks good right here. At the bottom, I was able to get that small finger to go away, but it's that easy, guys, as long as you shrink them. Remember, like I said, I shrunk mine on the side, but that shouldn't be a problem. No matter what we do, we still get a couple fingers here and there. So all it takes is get your heat gun. I'm actually gonna do that right now. We'll get our heat gun. Also, that the beeping sound's gonna get annoying, but you can actually do it with your hand. That's it. Okay. I found my tri-edge, by the way. So we're gonna put some heat inside there. Same thing, some heat. And clean your tri-edge. Clean your tool. Make sure you always clean it every time you go inside the gasket. And like I mentioned on the giveaway, I'm gonna give one tri-edge by Tint, so a purple tri-edge for any of you guys, and a couple stickers. I know it's not much, but and then hopefully later on I could probably give you guys my small spray tank that I made. Maybe one of you guys could have it. You know, I like to give away, or I would like to give back to the community. I mean, I gotta start small first, and then hopefully one of you guys could get that tank. And I'll post a quick video of the tank, which one I'm talking about. I'll probably give that one away once we hit 500 subscribers. Who knows, we may get them, we may not, but we'll keep that in mind. But alright guys, that's pretty much it. We have the window, it's nice and clean. This is 35%, and we'll be doing 20% on the back. So any questions, comment down below and I'll get back to you guys as soon as possible. Alright guys, so now we're on the passenger backside window. I'm pretty much done with the driver's side, so we'll start cleaning. Like I said, get yourself a new blade. Every time you scrape a window, you don't have to, but I mean, that's just me. That's how I do it, just in case. We're gonna lower the bottom. Don't forget to clean the top. Once we do that, we're gonna have to get a... See, and that's the reason, because there's times that even though we're doing it carefully, we're still gonna get the edge, and that's gonna dull our blade. And the last thing you want is to scratch the customer's window. It's a big no-no. See, there's still a little bit of adhesive. This is what I like to do most of the time, is not just clean it once, twice. If I could do it 4 times, I know that it's gonna be quality work and don't have to come back and redo a back glass because I left some glue. I also had to refill my bottle. I'm only using 1 teaspoon, don't forget. So make sure you don't use too much soap. Baby shampoo. Baby shampoo is a little too slippery in my case. And as you clean your window, you'll be able to see if there's any glue. All right, because on this one we don't have a curve. Well, we have it there, but I'm able to see it this way. So now what we're gonna do is probably too much around there. I'm still able to get my tri-edge or the bigger one. So, and my squeegee. So go ahead and clean. Squeaky clean. All right, it's ready to go. We're gonna hit the edges right now. Clean it. Clean it. And then we're gonna flush the bottom. Spray it. And this would be the last. Hold on, I actually missed this step. Gotta clean the top. See that? It's a little dirty. Alright, good thing I still caught that before it was too late. We're gonna start from top. Squeegee from top to bottom. Alright, that looks good. Now we're gonna flush. So we're flushing now. We're flushing all the gaskets, the bottom one too. Spray it, spray it, spray it. Now I got my piece ready here. Now it's a lot easier when you have a peel board, but if you don't, you could do it. You probably have more space than I do. There's another reason why I got the peel boards, but they do come in handy. All right, we're gonna go halfway. Spray. Okay. Now, even though I do have a small area to work on, it does limit my my work area. Kind of limits some of the benefits. For example, would be a big truck, a big SUV, like for example a Tahoe won't fit in my garage. Do I need to do big cars? No, I'm happy with the cars I get. 2-door, 4-door, I'm happy with that. Make sure your top edge is lined up and it's not touching the edge of the window, because you guys seen what happened to me there. So now I'm gonna hold it in place. Alright, that looks good, but even though I hold it in place, it shifted a little bit. We're gonna put it back to where it belongs. Get my orange crush. Looks good. Hold the window. Okay. Looks good. We get our tri-edge. Squeegee from bottom to top. And the reason why you want to do from bottom to top, well, you could do it. I mean, for me, the reason why is because I'm pushing. So this is already dried, and right here still wet. So why wouldn't I push the water to go to the top? Because if I push all the contamination down here, I'm gonna get I get a chance to have more contaminations on the bottom than throwing it from the top, taking them out. Right edge looks good. Remember, top edge, clean it. That looks good. See a little pocket of water there. Never mind, was outside. All right, window goes to the top. Spray it, fold it in half. Spray, spray, spray. This. And you get your any squeegee that you guys use. or a hard cart. Flush the sides. Flush the side. Get your shank. Flush the bottom. And start spraying. So don't forget, grab it from the center. Hold back, hold it down. Okay, so now we're gonna get one side in first. You get your shank or any tools, like I mentioned. This gasket's pretty soft. And you get the other side. Once again, I hope my GoPro's getting a good angle, because I'll be upset if I'm not. This little guy got out. Alright, that looks good. Squeegee some of the water out. Alright, then you get your tri-edge, or any tool that you guys use to get the bottom gasket. Put enough pressure, clean it, work your halfway from top to bottom, clean it, halfway, top to bottom, clean it, one more time from center to the side, clean it, center to side, clean it. Now we're gonna do our first pass with the squeegee and get as much moisture as you guys could get. Alright, last one. Put enough pressure. And it looks like, here, let me get this one. We are set. Pass my tri-edge on the side of the gasket. One more time here at the bottom. Make sure it's secure. Now for the tape, I don't take it out until I'm done. So let it dry. That gives the film to dry from outside. I'm sorry, from inside. And once I'm done, once I lower the window, I'm able to take the tape out. All right, let's look at it together. All right, looks like I got two of them there on this side. Clean it. Clean it. All right, it's a little one. I'll probably get it with the little chiseler. I'll get it out. All right, you know what? I actually have another one from tri-edge. Where'd it go? Oh man, where'd that little guy go? I have a smaller one. Oh, there it is. Okay, so where it is? It's right here. You guys can see that. All right, what I'm gonna do now is get some heat. Remember, don't put the heat gun towards the gasket. So right now, I don't know if you guys can see it, but my gun, it's angled that way. And don't just keep it in one spot. Okay, should be good. and it's gone. You see that? Alright, that's pretty much it, guys. That's the last one. Window has a couple water spots, but there you guys have it. It's that easy. You guys don't have to remove the door panel. It probably took me, it'll probably take me no more than 5 minutes to do this window. That's already cut and prepped, well, of course, without removing any adhesive. Now, as long as you tape everything and do your cleaning process right, should be a clean install. But other than that, if you do it in a hurry, you're moving the film everywhere, you're gonna get a bunch of contamination. But pretty much, I like how the window came out. It's a big thumbs up for me, and